Minasan konnichiwa und welcome. And today, this is pretty much another vlog. Because in this vlog, I'm going to be talking about holiday traditions I forgot to mention in the first one. Now, either around Halloween, Thanksgiving, or Christmas, I like watching the Rodgers and Hammerstein adaptation of Cinderella, as in the one with Leslie Ann Warren. Not the one with Julie Andrews and not the one with Brandy, just the one with Leslie Ann Warren, which to me personally is like one of the more beautiful versions of Cinderella in existence. Well, then the Shelley Duvall adaptation of the same story, plus Thumbelina, known in Japan as Oyeyubi-hime, but in Sweden it is known as Tomalisa, and in Brazil I think it's translated as Polkarcinha, which is similar to the Spanish Polkarcita if you live in Spain, or Polkarcita if you live in Mexico. What? Those two stories really mean a lot to me. You know, Cinderella and Thumbelina, La Cenicienta y Polkarcita. And I like listening to Tchaikovsky's The Nutcracker ballet, no matter what version I can find. I mean, Care Bears has done one, Tom and Jerry has done one, Barbie has done one, heck, even Angelina Ballerina has done one. Yes, even the Wonder Pets has done one, a Nick Jr. show that I've seen during my teenage years.
This is serious.
Now, and I also like listening to Christmas songs over the television or over the radio, aka the home stereo. You know, like the boombox. Anything from Perry Como to Bing Crosby to Johnny Mathis to Brenda Lee, no relation to Sandra Lee from Semi-Homey Cooking, among various others. Even some of today's artists have done their own versions of beloved classic hits. Anything from Taylor Swift to Ariana Grande. But I prefer the oldsters, like Frank Sinatra and Dean Martin. And of course, music from my generation, which is the 1990s, like the Spice Girls and Backstreet Boys. Then I also love watching the Yule Log on YouTube, as in based out of the one from New York. You know, WPIX TV New York, with various Christmas songs being played over the fireplace, which, in my opinion, Fred Thrower, the one who ran the station, was an absolute genius when he came up with that idea. And around Thanksgiving, well, I am a huge fan of wrestling. Like WWE Survivor Series and Royal Rumble, and AEW's Double or Nothing. If you don't know what AEW stands for, it stands for All Elite Wrestling. And WWE stands for World Wrestling Entertainment, formerly known as WWF, World Wrestling Federation, with some of the biggest wrestlers of that era, like Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant. That's pretty much one of my absolute cherished Thanksgiving traditions. And of course, some beloved Disney classics like the animated Cinderella from 1950 and the animated Beauty and the Beast from 1991, like Be Our Guest, We put our service to the test. Which also featured the voice of the legendary Angela Lansbury, who sadly just passed away almost a month ago at age 96. But her legacy lives on. And of course, I do watch a lot of holiday cartoons around those 3 seasons, around Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. Some notable examples would be Care Bear's Nutcracker Suite and A Garfield Christmas. And I'll give you some notable examples. There, that ought to hold it. Perfect. Well, Hugs and Tugs, have you found your own special ornament put on the tree tonight?
No, Braveheart, and we've looked everywhere. There's just not enough ornaments left in Camelot. Then I'll share mine with you. Me too. Thanks, Tenderheart and Lots of Heart, but it wouldn't be the same. All the other Care Bears have special ornaments of their own, and so should we.
Well, it's not Christmas yet.
That's right. You still have time to find your very own ornament.
Why is it that every Christmas I get dragged out of my warm bed just to see some stupid old relatives? And why does it always have to go to the stupid old farm? Why can't they come here where my warm bed is? And why am I whispering? Whoever invented Christmas trees should be dragged out into the street and shot.
Nice touch.
Yeah, keep it shut. Let's go finish dinner. I can see Grandma and I are going to get along just fine.
Why, hello, Garfield. How'd you know I needed a kitty in my lap?
Wild guess. Since Grandpa passed on, I've wide awake many a lonely hour, rocking and stroking my cats. I envy those cats. Grandpa was a proud man, a strong man. He was a good provider. We didn't have much money, but we've always had plenty of food on the table. What? I just love watching Christmas cartoons around the season. And of course the old faithfuls like Rudolph and Frosty, which I've already talked about in the last vlog. Like, heard me! Aren't you done painting that yet? There's a mile wide behind you. What's eating you, boy? Not happy with my work, I guess. What? Yeah, Santa Claus. What a neat idea. Why didn't I think of that before? Now you see, Professor Hinkle was just about the worst magician in the world. And we also do candlelight. And I do mean candlelight, the way the Scandinavians do, like the Swedes and the Danes. Then the Norse people, I'm not sure about people in Finland. If there are any Finnish-speaking people out there, let me know. Because I'm not really familiar with the candlelight concept in Scandinavian countries. But I am familiar with the Scandinavians watching Donald Duck and Brazilians going to carnivals. You know, with those beautiful lights at night? Pretty much the same way with the lights in Paris. Paris. Especially with the Eiffel Tower glowing at night. Bonne nuit. And sometimes before December, we sometimes like to go out for Chinese food. And I do mean Chinese food. like General Tso's chicken, egg drop soup, the chicken wings, the shrimp, and some good quality sweets like oranges, gelatin, and puddings like chocolate and tapioca. Absolutely made to perfection at Chinese buffets. And we also sometimes go to certain Japanese and pizza joints, like Pizza Ranch. Trust me, Pizza Ranch has some really good fried chicken and they're good quality pizza. Like the stuffed crust pepperoni and mushroom pizza, that is so, so good. Okay, that should be probably the end of this vlog for today. I might do another one based on other things. And as always, amigos, au revoir, au wiedersehen, sayonara, adios, and arrivederci. And make sure you click that bell icon so you'll get notified when I upload new videos. And I'll be back with another video shortly, and so stay tuned. Especially with my good friends Mia and Ricky from A Cinderella Wish. And always remember to follow the yellow brick road to the land of Oz.